Ruth, can you tell us where they pay you 150 for you to bring her to send your nude picture, nude video to Jeremiah? And how Jeremiah, you and Jeremiah dey play love love wey una one day go dey begin dey do boyfriend and girlfriend, and he wants you to come and meet him inside hotel. Tell the whole world.
Papa J said, okay, if you cannot come to Lagos, I will come and visit you, Abuja. You will send me your address. Because I already explained to Prof X. He said, okay, Ruth, you know what? Give him wrong address so that they will not know your direct house. Is what to do. Make sure you do record though. I say, okay. I begin to do the record. And then I now give him wrong address of my house. Say, okay, you know what? I am coming tomorrow to Warri. Let's meet at Warri, Delta State. That is the best place to stay. I say, okay. I said, okay. Ruth, Dada said, Ruth, you sure say you go come? I said, no worry, trust me now. I go come. Ruth, not betrayed me, oh. Make sure you come, oh. I say, okay, don't worry. I must come. Shebi na me tell you say I go come. I go come.
Dada Masses came out yesterday. He played some voice notes of yourself. Can you tell the whole world what happened?
Yes, thank you, ma. What after that year? That year, 2024. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Ruth, I can hear you loud and clear.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I will start from the beginning for you to understand me very well. From the beginning, it was when we finished the court issue. Nothing at all is going on again. Prof X, I called Prof X that please, I need your assistance. Nothing is at home because Prof X already explained to me, Ruth, if you need anything, call me, I will help you. And because of this case, they stopped my salary. That makes me call Prof X because of the rest children. Nothing is at home and demand for assistance. Prof X said, Ruth, go and meet Kisley. Bra Kisley. I meet Kisley. This Kisley say meet Chantel. I meet Chantel. This is how they just meet this. Finally, Bra Kisley said, Ruth, the money that they are sending in that account, you are not entitled to it. It's not your entitlement. Now, all we have done for you to come out from the court case. Ruth, you don't expect us to carry your family problem again. Then I go back to Prof S and explain to him, this is what Kisley explained to me. Oh. Can you please help me from your own side? He said, Ruth, I will get back to you.
They collected what they wanted and they dumped her. That was what they did. So go ahead, Ruth.
This is how I explained to Prof. Can you please now me? I don't have anything. I wish I have where to keep these 3 kids or who to assist. I will not call anybody for anything. Help me. He said, Ruth, I will get back to you. 2 days later, Prophet now called now. Ruth, did you see 50,000 naira they sent to you? I said, no, I no see. He said, okay, call Kisley, brother Kisley now. He will give it to you. I said, oh. And I called him. Please, so Prophet said I should call you for you to give me 50,000. I said, no, nobody sends money to me. I called Prophet again. Brother Kisley said, nobody sent money to me. It's okay, I will forward the receipt to you. It is Martins Dawudu. Send you 50,000. Ruth, you can manage that one first, that I will get back to you. I say, okay. I go back again and forward the receipt to Brother Kisley. This is how I drag it. Brother Kisley now give me 20,000 naira out of the 50. It remained 30.
Nigerians una dey here. Okay.
Prophet said, have you received the money? I said, Brother Kisley only give me 20. Then Ruth, ask your remaining one. I said, please just leave me. I cannot stress myself again. Let me just move on with my life. If you want to give me, if you don't give me, say no need of asking him concerning the remaining 30. He said, Ruth, I told you to go. Do it now. I said, okay. And now go back again and called Kisley. He said, Ruth, you see that money, I no go give you. This is how Brother Kisley said, I will not give you that 30. All what we have done for you, you are still coming to disturb us again. We have other people to help. That money that they are putting over there, I've told you earlier, it's not your entitlement. Ruth, carry your face, come out. We have other people to use to help. I say, oh, this is how I return back to prophets again. Please, let me just go on with my life. I no blame anybody. The person that steal this child for me, this is the person, I am seriously blame on and curses upon, that they are the problem of my life. I've not called anybody to beg any penny in my life before. I work in Ministry of Health. The government are paying me. Suddenly, they now stop paying salary just because of this case of baby testimony. Because they go and give them the narrative over there that it was a criminal case. That is how the government stop my salary. They don't pay me again. That is how I keep on calling them to beg because of the remaining kids for me to feed them.
So how did you now get to Dada Master?
Then, don't listen, how Dada Master now came in. I will explain from the beginning, starting from the beginning. That is where I start from. So just be patient with me, ma.
Okay, I will give you all the chance.
Prophet Nancy said, Ruth forgets that I am another boy, but do not insult anybody. I said, okay. I never knew that they have a plan behind the scene to bring Dada, Doris, and Jeremiah himself to come and meet me. Come and help you. Doris now called them. She called me.
Who called you, Doris Ogala?
He said, Ruth, Doris Ogala.
Make una hold on.
She called me. She called me. She shouted, Ruth, oh, the way she always shout on me. He said, you see your life, mumu. You see your life, no, now it's good for you. After what they have used you, they don't use shine their life. Now they have dumped you. That is good for you. I wish you collected that 5 million naira that year. You see this pain that you are into now. It could have not been like this. Ruth, I warned you. You refuse to obey me. A profess don't use you collect money. Do you know how much profess use you to make a new, and behind the scene profess collected a huge amount of money? And you know how much Kingsley and the Chate use you to make? Now they don't leave you for wahala, bi? That is good for you. Like Prophet explained to me about the money. 30. Have they give you the remaining money? I said they no give me. He said, Ruth, call her now. I called. I said, no give me. Before truly she now saw that they no give me the money. Before, okay, instantly Doris now give me 10K. Before he give me the 10, how many people eat it? I said, we just cook white rice, so no money to. And even that rice, I explained to her, even that rice, it was my neighbor that gave me the rice. Them chatting no doing anything. I said, I will not disturb again. As I've called all of them, they said that money they have contributed into that account. Ruth, it's not your entitlement. I don't rest, so I have taken my heart out of that place. Let me move on. Doris, okay. This 10K, go and use to prepare the stew so that people can eat, because she no believe before I say do a video for you, for her to see if truly it's a white rice. I can't, and now she now switch on the video and she saw it by herself that it is a white rice. She sent that 10K immediately. Then we prepare, we use it for that day. She said, don't worry. Another person will come and help you. Ruth, this time around, anybody that give you money, collect them. Oh. Do not reject any money from anybody. Collect it. It is you that needed the money more than every other person. I say, oh. Prophet, Ruth, this time around, collect the money. Oh. Even if it is from
So
Jeremiah himself.
Wait. Let's get Prophet call you that you should collect the money. Doris Ogala
Yes.
call you that you should collect the money. Good.
Collect money. This time around, Ruth, now me they tell you say collect the money. Even though Jeremiah won't give you, collect the money. Is how they put both of them put it. I say okay, I hear. And now forget the issue. A month later now.
A month later, after the 10,000.
After the 10,000. Month later now. Number now called me. I pick. He say, na dada, Ruth, you know me? I say, I don't know you. He now introduce himself that me dey that time when they find baby testimony. Now me interview Mr. Ayo. Now me do like this, but I no interview you. People wey surround you no allow him come talk to you. I say okay. You say, Ruth, they tell am say you really need help. He say na even mention Doris. He say na Doris explain to am say, Ruth, you need help. You see wetin we dey tell you that year, say you need rest, go and sit down and start your new life, collect money. You reject all the old money. No problem, no wahala. I am here to help you. Ruth, wetin you go fit do to help yourself? Tell me, so that you no go dey beg anybody money again. So that we don't be calling anybody and beg money again. I say, okay. What can you do to help yourself? This is how Dada asked the question. I say, what is inside my heart? It is, I want to sell cement business. Then he calls, okay. How much? You don't ask. I say, according to person when I ask, say a truck of cement business is 6 million naira. Dada now shouts, Ruth, me, I no get that kind of money, oh. But me, I go help you. And I go even look for people where they go even help me raise money, make, even though the money no reach that amount, you go just manage am. This how Dada put it for me. Then the following day, I saw alert of 1 million naira. He called, Ruth, you don see alert? I say, na you send
Who
am.
sent money? Which account?
Dada sent 1 million naira to my account, GT
From
account.
which account? Is it from Dada Masses to your own account?
From Dada Masses to my own account.
That's fine. Mm-hmm.
That name carry Dada Masses to my own
It's
account.
okay. Mm-hmm. That's fine.
The Dada now said, Ruth, this is what I can. Me, I don't have that big money, oh. I will help you. And I no wan hear say you mention
Say
Dada
you
name for anywhere, oh.
don dey
And I dey
send
give you this
anytime
money.
our tap you TikTok, you go time una out oh. Go ahead, go ahead.
We say he no wan hear him name for anywhere, oh. Me, I help you from my heart. Ruth, go any length and look for your child. I don have the power to look for your son. Me, I no dey look for pikin for here. But according to wetin he hear, you dey suffer, you need help. Ruth, na you need the money pass. The remaining thing they no go eat, they no go go school. Won't you pay your house rent? As they are accusing you that you love money so much. So one pikin call us, the remaining ones, when they call abandon one, they no go take care of the remaining ones again. This is how Dada begin to explain to me. The rest children, they no be pikin, they no be children. Ruth, help you. I am here to help you. I say, okay, thank you so much, sir. After a month of that 1 million naira, ma, everything dey there oh. After a month of that 1 million naira, call enter my phone. The same Dada, I quickly pick am and he say, what? I say, wetin? He say, I am on call with Jeremiah, Papa J. Say,
After
but
1
you
month
no tell
wey you
me
don
before, you
give,
suppose to tell me from grant before. He say, no,
you okay, you tell am say you suppose tell you for ground before you
Papa J
comot.
is a lovely help. That is how you. Hello, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
He say, Papa J, loving father, Papa J really need you to his life. He want
Papa
you.
J really needs you in
So
his life.
listen to what Papa J want to tell you. Abeg, no talk of pikin issue. I just like to tell am say, oh, I hear. Immediately when I hear a voice, he say, Ruth, how are you? I say, fine. You know say I be your father. I say, immediately before the call, I don tell Prof S. Say, okay, Ruth, pick the call, play along. Ruth, play along with.
Nigeria here oh. He said they say make him play along go ahead.
Prof S na him tell me, because anything that I'm doing, I am immediately I dey call Prof S to see what I am doing. He say, Ruth, you know wetin happen, eh? Oh, then the along they say that I should play. I play along with them. He say, Ruth, you know what? It's like Papa J want to give you the child now. They don't know how to drop it. So play along for you to get the child by yourself. This is
Nigeria,
how
I
Prof
hear this
S.
part.
This is how Prof S explained to me. I say, okay. Then me, I now play along with them. Oh. I ask, where is my son? Immediately, Papa J explained himself. He said, Ruth, he no carry my pikin. Ruth, I don't know where this pikin enter, but I know it's so painful. Make me just bear am, the child will come. He dey sorry for what he has put me into. This is what Papa J is telling me. With as I did with conference call, I am sorry with what I put you into. Please, can we forgive each other and let's settle it here right now? I say, you know, Eti, there is nothing like settlement. I need my son. Truth, you have you get the money, you get the influence, you have everything. If you help me, before the dad say, hey, Ruth, I don't tell you before, say, no talk of money, no talk of pikin ma. I want me dada make Jeremiah help you, make he help you with money. Ruth, even they say he wan friend you, agree. Jeremiah has so many girlfriends.
Say Jeremiah,
They are doing fine, they are living well. Ruth accepts. I quickly cut the call. I forward to Prof S because Prof S have already warned me that they will call. He said, but Ruth, record everybody. They may use it against you to explain to me. Because then no say me see they talk with Prof S. Prof S say, I will disguise myself. I will tell them that I am no longer talking to Ruth anymore. We quarreled. Is how Prophet explained to me. Okay. Dada no say Prophet dey talk to me. Doris no say we with Prophet. We are still talking to each other and everything, all the things they called, I record, I forward to Prof X. If truly Prophet truly want to say the truth.
Okay, everything where una dey talk,
I forward to Prof.
Go ahead.
Prof S. I record though, because Prophet say Ruth record though.
I send to him.
Record down and play along. Okay. Play along with him because you quick dey forget something. Records.
Record.
I will tell you wetin you go dey do them.
Okay.
Yes. This is how Prof S explained to me. Say Ruth, I will tell you wetin you go dey tell them. I say okay. This is how Dada explained to me with Papa J through the conference call. Forward give them. Say na network dey disturb. No be network disturb anything. It is where I press, you bless in a network. I quickly forward give Prof S so that I will know what he want to tell me and the next step to take. Because me already, I disagree not to talk to any of them. He said, no, Ruth, play along. Any money they won't give you, collect. Papa J has already enter. The child will come. But I want to really help you. That party now cut the part. This call, not be one day call. They go. Another day again, now they can't call. Say, they now call say, Papa J really love you.
Una dey hear, they say Papa J really love. They
and
carry
Papa J
love.
now call now that say he go really help me. Ruth, if he talk say if he propose to you, agree. Papa J is friendly you now. You will not suffer any area of your life again. Your children will begin to live in a good life. You see this dirty life of begging, it will stop immediately. You live in a good house. In fact, you start a new beautiful life. I say thank you, sir. Because they've already told me to play along. Even me to now play along, that truly be speaking, I am in love with him. We begin to play along to each other. I am in love with him. You say, okay, that is fine.
No,
Ruth,
now you are. No, Papa J they play love.
Dada now tell me say, Ruth, that is fine. Now you are now getting it. Another day again, they now called. Papa J now called now that the 6 million naira you are saying is a truck of a cement. I am going to give you 4 million naira.
That's Papa J.
Start from there. I will give you 4 million. This is how Papa J tell me. I say, okay, thank you, sir. But you know what? Can you come and visit me in Lagos? I
Who
say,
wants
hey,
to?
Lagos?
Baba J say make you come visit him in Lagos.
Lagos. Say him dey Lagos. Na Ruth, where you dey? Say dem tell am say me dey Lagos too. I say no, I no dey Lagos. I dey Abuja with my kids. Then I begin to play along. I forward this thing to Prof S. Say, see, oh, he say, "Man, come visit am for Lagos." Say, that is good. Maybe na pikin dem wan carry give you so. The time I say network no dey, na lie, no, na me do am make network no dey. Why? I dey forward, make I lis ten to wetin Prof S wan tell me.
Go talk.
Get that point
Hmm.
o, go talk.
Hmm.
Prof S say, now that he's inviting you to come and visit him for Lagos, Ruth ready and go and visit him. It's like he don't know how to drop the child. Na my phone no good o. No vex, small
Okay,
time
go
go still
ahead.
off again.
The one wey you fit talk now. Tell us where they said they
And
paid
the
you one
network
fifty.
is hello?
No, network is okay now. Vulnerable woman, a woman that is physically challenged, and a child. In fact, we don't have human feeling in our country.
That woman, Doris Ogala, she will suffer. Everybody will see her end. She will suffer. She don't know what she's doing. She will suffer. This is just the beginning of her life. Look at the way all of them are collecting money for a missing child. Sister, I can't talk more than this. I'm really, really in shock. I am ashamed to call myself that I'm in Nigeria. This is unacceptable. We are talking about missing child here.
You see the one that pains me most yesterday, and some of them are saying, Maureen called there is Ruth Matthew a liar. Prophet, what is the name of this guy? Yes, I said so. She's hearing me now. Reason why? Because they changed their story. They changed their story, and I said no because I was part of it, and I know what happened, and I know how I opted out. I know what I told them, and I have everything recorded. And I told the whole world they are not looking for any child. Her child was actually missing, but other people are cashing out. Hello, Ruth. So sad. It's painful because I am a mother. Even if you born dozen, if you have 20 children, oh brother, thank you, sir. Even if you have million children, if one is missing, Ruth, can you hear me?
I can hear you, ma.
Can you tell us where they gave you who paid you 150,000 naira?
Dada said 150,000 naira. That 150, he said I should use it to come to Warri. Ruth, if you are ready, call me, tell me. When I called Prof S, Prof S now said, okay, tell them that you are coming on Tuesday. Ruth, be strong, eh? They will not do you anything. It's like they want to give you your child now. Even though you reach there, they put it on your hand. They say that they see am for your hand. If they change it that they see it with you, with this record, you can defend yourself. That is the more reason I warned you, record everybody. I say, okay. Then I now called Dada. That is where I called him. I first of all called Jeremiah direct. He's busy. I now called Dada now that
Oh, so
tell my
Jeremiah dey
spiritual father
phone you
that I
direct.
am coming on Tuesday.
Jeremiah dey phone you direct.
He said, I said,
You say Jeremiah dey phone you direct, not be
I
through
called
Diamond.
Dada. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
He said, I called Jeremiah direct. His line is seriously busy. They are now
Okay.
call Dada now that tell my spiritual father that I am coming. Man, they no play audio recording from the beginning. Oh. That is the more reason I'm telling using this medium to say that Doris and Jeremiah himself, they should start the record from the beginning. They should not cut one part away and just put only what I said there. And after that, I've called him. He said, okay, Papa J now said, I should video my nakedness. He want to see me. Ruth, you are really a fine lady. You are strong. You are beautiful.
Okay.
I know. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. That really, I am in love with him. I am ready for
Papa
him
J
now.
said you should
This
do
how I
your
put it
naked.
oh, because they say I should play along. Then me too go,
Okay.
I play along with them. Now we are now a lovers in the phone because of my son.
Your son. You see, we will get justice. We will get justice because Ruth will tell the whole world what happened. She will expose anybody, including myself. Expose anybody that you need to expose. Begin to talk. They must tell you where your son is. Yes, ma'am.
You need to redo this interview with her again. But now, please. Yeah, please.
You see, Sister Abona, you know why I bring her in? Is because I've been talking to her since.
I would suggest she expose everything tonight so that when all the secret is out, they are powerless.
Yes, because now
She should let us say it all. Tonight, but she should do another one that will be a straight one. She's having issue with that.
yes, I'm going. You see, she's going to do a video and explain everything, and I'll play it. But what I'm telling everybody as I'm speaking to you now is people should get one thing clear: that we will not get that justice, we will get it because enough evidence is there. And the whole world should know if anything happen to Ruth Matthew and her children, they should hold Papa J, Doris Ogala, and all of them.
Okay. Then I promised them that I will come. They should send the money. Dada trust me. I will come. They not trust. Now okay, Ruth, I trust you. No disappoint me. Oh. I say no problem. I no go disappoint you. I will come. He's finally sent the 150,000 for me to come. Papa J, we are for you. You dey hear me? This is how Dada explained to me. And tell me like try to call. Before he now asks of my nakedness, say Ruth, can you do a video to forward to Papa J? For worry, I say no, me I no fit do that kind thing happen. Shebi on Tuesday. Me I dey come. Wait.
And you go see my nakedness.
Come on Tuesday. So me and Papa J can do whatever we want to do together. Show my nakedness and forward to him. He just need to be patient. Really play along. It's the end there.
When they didn't see you, what do they now do?
Ruth, you see, when Dada is now angry with me that I promised to come and no come. I mean, they tell you say make I no come, make you no come. I say nobody tell me no come, make you no go. Yes. Make you no vex. This is how I explain myself to her. All those things that it is prophet that said Papa J say you error. Make the payer. Ruth collect. They hear me? No reject any money. Now you need pass. Collect the money. I say okay. The form error. He said Dada called him say Ruth, you see, I will worry now. The 4 million naira, if I give you the money, you just lose everything. 150,
150.
you no come again to talk. Oh, I did not put everything there. Oh, my mouth and post it there. God only the part said I am seriously hungry, I am in pain, this, that, he post it there. Tell that there, both of us. That is the more reason I am serious. I no sleep till dawn when I watch that
You
video.
don't have to cry. You don't
It's
have to
professed
cry. They don't deserve your cry.
that said,
Begin to tell God that God should deal with them.
Ruth play along. Said you can video your nakedness. I will video that and forward to
They for use your naked, they
him.
will
That's how
bring
they
out your naked.
post
They want to use it
everything
to
there.
blackmail you.
Me,
I'm
just
asking
because
them,
I'm looking for baby
I'm asking
testimony.
Dada Masses. Dada Masses, why did you record that? When you gave her money, why did you set her up? That means you recorded that for a day like this. Why did Dada Masses recorded her for a day like this? And if Prophet wants to do good, play the voice note, all the things she recorded and sent to you. Maybe you like content, put it out there. And Dada Masses work for Jeremiah. Shebi na Dada Masses go record, na go record your husband. Na Dada Masses go do another video to bring out your husband before. You don't know?
Now he tell me say
Challenge
na
Dada
record
Masses
my
and wherever
my third husband,
but
the father of the
maybe the
children,
father of your
not my
children
husband.
now,
I have
Mr. Ayo. No be him record Mr. Ayo.
the father. I no get husband.
Okay, corrected.
This is to Doris. The word peace, starting with the letter P. As the Lord liveth, Doris will never smell the
Amen,
word peace.
amen, 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 amen.
Doris ara rẹ̀ kú ni.
Àmì Jésù.
Ara rẹ̀ kú.
Àmì.
Tí ògo Ọlọ́run ṣe ń bẹ, because I run in this part, in this whole thing was what led to the destruction of this case.
Yes.
A fellow woman.
Yes, darling.
Where is your conscience? Where is your womb as a woman? You have a womb. Where is your breast as a lady? At least have a little outer empathy
Hello,
for
ma.
that special needs lady. But you turned your back. You won the heart of the wolf and feasted on this lady emotionally, psychologically, mentally. You drained this lady. But except there is no God, except Doris Arare Kuni said,
Àmì sẹ́ kò lè ní sinmi unless you come out to tell the whole world where is that baby.
Madam Maureen, wait, I am paid because we are all in this when you started this case. Yes. Everything Doris owed there, say she's crying that her brother. He's crying that her brother.
Òun ló pa brother ẹ̀. Ṣé ọmọ ọdún Matthew no be human being?
They'll start to wipe off in her very eyes until she comes out and confess the
Amen.
truth.
Àṣẹ gùn lórúkọ Jésù.
Everything from oh God, I am just pained because this thing was yesterday. Amen. As the Lord liveth, I am saying it. As Doris step her foot on the ground, ilẹ̀ agbóná mọ́.
Àmì Jésù.
She will never see mercy.
Amen.
She will never see favor in spite of men.
Amen.
Favor will be far from her.
Amen.
Doris' role in this thing destroyed this whole case.
Yes, now.
The money she was paid. She was the demon that was assigned to set destruction on this case when you took up this case. If it was just you and Profess,
I can handle Profess.
Profess we would have won this case safe. But Doris coming to this thing and you are crying. Doris, may we run from you. You will not see people that will call you love or nobody will go to associate with you. Even your family, your extended family, everybody will see you as a plague. from
Amen.
this day forward, you become a plate to the society.
Amen.
Except you come out and
I'll
confess.
confess I said the truth.
Except we're talking about a child. I would like feel for you. Nígbà tí wọn náà ò bí tiẹ̀, we don't know what it means to be a mother. When you sold to demonic men of God, God of men, so you will not know what it means to be a mother.
And you have the audacity, you came out and said you are double agents. You use your mouth to confess that you are double agents. And you collected money and you went on that program yesterday. You are telling everybody that it is true lie. Ruth, welcome to the platform. Do you have anything you want? Can you tell us how did they call you back? Who called you that you are going to get your? Who connect you to Prof S that you are going to get your pikin
Yes.
now? That there's
Please,
somebody
I
that is
want
going
to.
to help you.
Hello? Can you hear me?
I hear you. I dey hear you.
Network.
Yes, we can hear you. It's okay. I don't want social media thing. No, we want justice. Is it your baby you are looking for or money? Because for this baby's case to come up again, this baby want justice. That's why the story we have the. Oh, if you, sir, you can call me through TikTok. If you can call me through TikTok, I will bring you on, sir.
Please also refer her to the case of Stephanie Otobo.
Yes. Yes. The same thing they did to Stephanie. When I brought back Stephanie, the same prophets and all of them. What did I do? When they went and paid Otobo again to come and talk, what did I do? I ignored Otobo. I didn't answer her.
Can you see that it is the same set of evil people
Yes, ma'am.
that are always trying to cover up all the atrocities of these pastors?
Because we have stupid people.
They are fighting for justice. You understand?
Yes.
You understand? The same people on every case that they see they can make money on, they are there covering up the nonsense that is going on. It's awful. The kind of activity these guys are involved with, they will surely need the services of people like Doris Ogala. Yes. There are still more Doris Ogala out there that they are using.
There are many. There are some bloggers too. Not be only Doris Ogala. A lot of bloggers. A lot of bloggers. A lot of media houses. We lost her, but she will come back. She will come back. This thing is getting out of hand. A lot of manipulation is actually going on when it comes to this Ruth Matthew case. Wherever you are watching from, please bear with me. I saw a post yesterday. I saw a live video where Dada Masses. You all remember Ruth Matthew, and for those of you who don't remember, who are not familiar with this story, I'll give you a little brief about who is Ruth Matthew. Ruth Matthew happens to be a physically challenged lady. Ruth Matthew came online. I got to know about Ruth Matthew through Prof S. They brought Prof S posted Ruth Matthew video where Ruth Matthew said that she went to Prophet Jeremiah's church, that is Mercy City in Warri. She traveled to Warri with 4 children. Unfortunately, the last one got missing after they met Prophet Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin. And after Professor Jeremiah said, this one, the glory this one carry, he big pass him own o. And they said that she went on the mountain. And Ruth Matthew followed them to the mountain and left her son with one lady, the lady in charge of their children department. And when she came back, the whole thing turned to story. She couldn't find this child. Before anything, she said Prophet Jeremiah drove past and she explained to him. Jeremiah said, no, you want to spoil my church. He said they threw her out. She started crying. She went to the police station to lay her complaint. On getting to police station, police said, pray that in this church, I doubt it if you are going to see your son but let us try, because it's not one, it's not two, there are so many children gone missing in this church. That was how Ruth Matthew lost a son in 2019. That was 2019. I got to know about this story in 2022. How did I got to know about this story? Prophet posted the story. What got me interested in the story is it was Berekete family, Ahmed Issa in Abuja. For those of you who know Ahmed Issa, and I listened to it and I realized, how can a whole human being? I carried the news. I reposted it. To my greatest surprise, maybe few days later, I saw another one. This one, this time around, Berekete accused Ruth Matthew that I saw this one, it involves police, it involved Berekete. They said Ruth Matthew was lying. And I was like, excuse me? I stay off that case. I didn't want to do anything with the case. I ran away. I still have the message. I went to the inbox of Berekete to go and ask them what actually happened. Why is Ruth Matthew? But he didn't answer me, he didn't reply, and I left it like that. That was what I got to know at that time. Until one day we saw it online that Ruth Matthew was arrested. Like I'm doing a live show like this. That was how all my followers were typing, "Hey, Sister Maureen, Ruth, Jeremiah arrested a crippled lady." I said, Jeremiah arrested a crippled lady. Who does that? Before we know it, and I insisted that I don't want to speak to about Ruth Matthew's case before they say somebody take their case. Can we please power tap TikTok? If you can put it to 10,000, you'll be surprised. It will power tap, power tap, power tap. Thank you, those of you who has already joined. Can you help us to power tap? And I said, unless Prof S come to me, to come and tell me what he wants. So that was how Prof S got in contact with me. And when Prof S came, I said, what is the story about this lady? He explained to me he has everything is in order, there is no problem. He has one prominent Nigerian lady that she is very rich. This lady has taken care of everything. I said, that's fine. So you don't need my help. No, he said, I want you to help me to raise to do GoFundMe for Ruth Matthew. And I told him point blank, I said, no, after Sunday Igboho incident, I've made up my mind. It's a policy that I will not raise fund on my platform, except if I'm the one in charge. That was why I turned him down. I said I can't raise GoFundMe. And he now told me, I said, how is the lady? He said, okay, please, if you join this platform, can you do me a favor? Can you mute Kako Onikumo, mute yourself or I drop you. I'm talking to you on TikTok. If you join, mute yourself. I will give you the chance to talk. So Prophet told me that I should use my platform to do GoFundMe. And I told him I have all these things, everything, you know me. And I said I can't do it. I will only lend my voice to this thing. I don't want to raise funds. Anything money, I don't want to put my hand. Apparently it doesn't go well with him, but I don't care at that time. So what now happened is, immediately that thing happened, Prophet started with Ruth Matthew's case. And the next day when they arrested her, I said, okay, how far have you gone? That was how I got to meet Chioma Johnson. Chioma Johnson, according to Professor, is a very influential Nigerian. Can you help me power tap, please? Thank you, guys. Can we take you out? If we take it to 10,000, you will enjoy the program. So that was how I got to meet Doris Ogala. It's not Doris Ogala, it's Chioma Johnson. Her name is Chioma Johnson. Please mute yourself when you join this platform. I beg you in the name of God. Let's enjoy the program. We are going to hear from the horse's mouth. There are a lot of lies going on. There are so many things they've said about Ruth Matthew that is not correct. How they twisted her story, how they manipulate her, and how we get to this level. Let's see, we should all fear God Almighty. We are talking about a pastor and a whole child was missing. So let us calm down. This one is not a manipulating story or twisting story. Please, if you join this platform, mute yourself. You don't Dollar you, can you mute yourself? Please stop disturbing my program. Mute yourself when you join the program. I'm going to drop you, don't come back. Oh. So, profess now, you all know how that was how I got to know Doris Ogala. Before I got to know Doris Ogala, for those of you who are listening to me, I did not just know Doris Ogala. You remember all of us, and I posted it because I promised that I'm going to lend them my voice, and I decided to help them with Ruth Matthew. The next thing that will happen is I saw Sister Bisola. She traveled to Abuja. Why did Bisola travel to Abuja? Bisola says he's suspecting Prof S, that Prof S hand is not clean, that there's something fishing that she doesn't know. That was how Bisola traveled to Abuja on her own. Nobody sent her to Abuja. She went on her own free will, and on getting to Abuja, she raised alarm. She looked for Ruth Matthew everywhere. No, she couldn't find Ruth Matthew. She went to all the police station in Abuja. Ruth Matthew was nowhere to be found. So and when I saw it, I had to contact her. I said, "Where is Ruth Matthew?" I said, "Some morning I can't find Ruth Matthew." I said, "Go to police." She even went as far to police headquarters. He went to the PRO. She spoke with the PRO. They don't. How can they arrest somebody and they don't know their whereabouts? To our greatest surprise, I went back to Prof S. Not knowing that Bisola has gone to Prof S that, "Can I have Ruth Matthew number?" Prof S said no. Prof S said no. Sister Elia, there is a sister in America. She wanted to buy wheelchair for Ruth Matthew, and she's using her money. That as another true person that sincerely helped this lady. Sister Tokunbo, ẹ mute ara yín ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Sister Tokunbo, please mute yourself. And I asked Prophet, I said, "Prophet, where is Ruth now?" He said, Ruth, there is one woman. I have team of lawyers. You all know the story. Me, I thought sincerely he has team of lawyers. When you will bring out somebody, you're supposed to protect the person. But to my greatest surprise, and we couldn't find Ruth Matthew until he now gave me a number of a woman. Past the Tibetan mark. Please, nobody should call me. Please, I'm live. I am not. I'm not. There is not. If somebody is trying to call me, nobody should call me. So unfortunately, Profess gave me Chioma Johnson's number, and I contacted Chioma Johnson. Chioma, where is Ruth Matthew? Says Ruth Matthew is somewhere in one place. That she, and I said, but if they arrest her, this fellow has been looking for Ruth Matthew. Because of that, eventually she got involved. Both of us were, and I said, now Bisola is on ground. You are on ground. I am in London. She said, I don't trust Bisola. People should listen. No, I don't trust Bisola, and I want to remain anonymous for now. I don't want to have anybody. I don't want other people to have, not knowing that she was a double agent. She said she doesn't want to have doesn't want anybody to have her number. She's just doing it for charity, for humanity's sake. She now said when she was small, there is this thing with the TB Joshua that her father, like the same way she said it in KA show. And I said, okay, if that should be the case, how do we get this lady out? She said, okay, we are getting her out, no problem. I started looking for lawyer. She was looking for lawyer as well. She now called me. She's supposed to travel from Abuja to Lagos to Warri to Benin, but Doris was playing us. It's going to come out. She was just busy deceiving us that she went to the IG. The IG gave her this and that, all those lies. Me, I was just looking and I asked her, why are you interested in this case? She explained to me. I said, okay. Right at that moment, Doris Ogala took over the case. She bankrolled everybody. She is in charge. She bankrolled everybody using her money, using money to do everything. I was just looking. It got to a stage she came to me. She wanted to win my confidence. There's so many things that she did. We even did a live video. We did a video whereby she did a video. She cut off her head and showed me her body. Me, I was just looking. And after that, and I went back to them. On the course of this thing, I found out that Cassie, you all know Cassie. Cassie is the spiritual son of Suleiman. At the time I was talking about Suleiman, you know the heat was on Suleiman when I was doing Suleiman. So they were looking for how to divert they have their issue of supremacy between all these pastors. That was how Cassie was the one that gave this job to Prof S. Nigerians, you will hear from Ruth herself. Cassie gave the job to Prof S so that Cassie has issue with Jeremiah. And Cassie is a spiritual son of Suleiman. So they wanted to shift the attention from their head to Jeremiah. So they had to go and look for Jeremiah video. Because you see this story, Ruth Martin has tried, there's no way out, and she stopped. But unfortunately, Cassie and Suleiman Kakos, they decided to contracted this thing to the whole thing to Prof S. So, and they gave Ruth instruction, don't talk to anybody apart from Prof S. We want to help you to get your baby. There is no mother that will hear that will not be happy. That was how Ruth Matthew got involved with Prof S. And Doris Ogala, Prof S. Doris Ogala through Prof S took over the case. And I was watching Doris. She's even telling me, my Sule, not knowing that it was a big setup, not knowing that they set me up. Prof S, Doris Ogala, me, I don't know. I was doing my own. For those of you who are wondering, you see, this story is deep and is a true. This is how Nigeria, some of us behave. This is how wicked some of us are. What happened behind closed door of Ruth Matthew case is a big lesson to all of us. You see, now the whole thing is open, I begin to learn another thing. There are some hidden things that I did not understand at that time. It's become clearer now. So, Prophet said, and we started, and I asked them a question, because immediately I found out that it was Cassie that gave the job to Prof S. I said, hey, so these people, it is real set up. So I begin to investigate, and I said, is baby missing? They said baby was actually missing. I said, okay, if baby was actually missing, how are we going to get this baby? But unfortunately, I found out that none of them, apart from Ruth Matthew, that was looking for her baby. No, but Profess is not looking for any baby. Doris Ogala is not looking for baby. And all of them, yes, Bisola, yes, but at the end of the day, the whole thing didn't work out. That was how I asked Prof S. You remember how we got Ruth Matthew out? You see, they are the one in charge of your case. Àwọn tó ń ṣe ni, tó ń gbá ni. That was the typical example of what happened to Ruth Matthew. Doris Ogala is claiming now that she helped Ruth Matthew. And I begin to laugh. How do you help her? Is that what we call help? They contracted you to come and do a job. And you did a perfect job. And you are calling that a help. Nigerians. Because I listened to yesterday broadcast. And I begin to wonder. He said, I wasn't looking for any baby. Anyway, that was how she caused wahala. You know, she's a double agent. She's the confusionist. The day, please don't call me, I'm live. Don't call me. Excuse me. You don't have to call me, I'm live. I've told you, I'm live. I don't want to talk now, please. Before you know it, that was how Ruth Matthew, they begin, Doris Ogala caused wahala between me and, she's a liar. Doris Ogala is a liar. Tell her that I said she's a chronic liar. She is a liar. She can tell anybody that because she said it with her mouth. But we will not get there. She is a liar. Doris Ogala is a liar. Maybe she forgot everything she dropped on this cyberspace. For those of you who are still believing her, she is a liar, she's a masterminder. But that is not where we are going to. We are going to we are going to hear from Ruth now what actually happened. But I need to brief some of you. That was how Doris Ogala began her manipulation. And I was just looking at her. She said she gave me the impression that she wants to help me with the Suleiman case. How much do I need? How much do I need and everything? I was just smiling. Immediately she told me she doesn't want to talk to Bisola. I'm the only one. Bisola got angry. Why is it that I'm the one on ground? You are passing the mail. I said it's not me. And I called Bisola. Bisola, let's play along with this lady. You want to do your own. Prophet is doing her. Is to trying as much as possible to work and speak with one voice. Ah, oh my God. If you're having issues online, please come on TikTok. That was how I watched them. As of the time I exposed Doris Ogala as Chioma Johnson, Prophet doesn't know who is Chioma Johnson. And you all know when I exposed them. And what happened? Why did I expose them? I did a I,
did you expose her? Please explain how you exposed her, because it's nice for people to know how she was trying to hide behind that false,
Yes.
that fake person. You understand?
You see, what now happened is that when we got Ruth Matthew released, and when they got to Abuja, I told Sister Bisola, I said, Sister Bisola, you have to be careful. We are dealing with somebody who is another. Doris even recorded the policeman and sent to me. So for those of you who don't know Doris, Doris indeed did a double agent. I won't say more than that. And those are the things that I really pick out. She said Ruth Matthew is going to come out today. Ruth Matthew did not come out. I became angry. I said, what's all this nonsense? I even came out. I was thanking police, not knowing that she was playing us. So she saw, and the next thing is they charged her to court. Eventually, they got her released. Eventually, it was Harrison. You know the Harrison, the Harrison they are dragging online. The Harrison they are talking about. The Harrison was one that stand as surety for Ruth Matthew. Harrison, is it Gwamsi? Abi, what is the surname? There's what? Yes. So immediately, for those of you who do not understand who is Doris, I will give you a little bit of who is Doris tonight, but let's wait. When they got to Abuja, I said, Sister Bisola, don't be angry. Play along with them. Doris did it to the extent that they wanted to detain Bisola Johnson. It was when I went back to her, I said, what is all this nonsense? This is not what you people tell me now. Why is I will cry out? Oh, they changed strategy. They did a lot of, and Doris did not know that all this. I was just playing alone, looking at her, studying her. That who is this lady? Before we know what is going on, they left Bisola. Professor was angry that Bisola did that. Bisola did that. I said we are not supposed to be angry. He doesn't want to deal with Bisola. Bisola spot in. Bisola did a spot on immediately because Bisola said, I don't trust Prof S. She did her own investigation and she found out so many things. To cut the long story short, you remember when they now moved Ruth Matthew from Abuja to Lagos, to Warri, to Benin rather. On the flight, I'm the one that gave Sister Bisola the clue that they are moving her to Benin. Because Bisola did not see Ruth Matthew throughout. They are the one, this one that Doris is part of the people that kept Ruth Matthew where she was. How come Nigerian police authority doesn't know where Doris Matthew was, except Doris Ogala and all the people that they planned it together? It makes sense now. Bisola, if you have an accused or anybody that is detained, that person is supposed to have access. It was Doris Ogala. It was Doris Ogala alone. So that one went. Me, I pick holes in that one. We were shouting happy. She would come and meet me. Who did you call? Who did you not knowing that she was trying to monitor me, my source. So eventually they got, when she got released, and at that particular time Bisola was angry with me. You remember when we released the video? You remember I was the one that I did live and it went viral. You all remember when we saw Ruth Matthew, when Sister Bisola did a live there and the whole thing went viral.
Just one monetization.
Please, Bola Ade, can you mute yourself? Now, so the baby go for 7 years. This is bad. This baby has been missing in the last 7 years. Before we know what was going on, Bisola did not. Doris Ogala now talk to Bisola that Bisola should not get back to me. My arrangement with Bisola is, we don't know these people. What you should do is this: when you get to Abuja, as you are handing over this lady to Chioma Johnson, make sure you do a video. But they all say, "Ah, I'm looking for content. I'm looking for content." Bisola, instead of Bisola to call me, Bisola did not call me. Why? What did I do? Because I refused to use my platform to raise money for her. When she come online to tell the whole world that she has spent her money, people say, let's give Sister Bila. I say, I'm not raising money on my platform. If Bisola need money, if you want to give her money, go to her platform. You know her platform. I refused to raise money for her. And the next thing Bisola did, she went and discussed. She and Aduni, they did a live video. They were discussing about me. Aduni said she raised money on her platform. I said, I'm not using my platform to raise money for anybody. I've told them I'm not raising money. That was where I fall out with Bisola. That was the problem she had with me. And you say, how did I spot in Doris Ogala? That's the stage. And I realized that Doris Ogala now, she's manipulating. She twists Bisola because she gave Bisola money for tickets. She's sending money to Bisola. So Bisola believe he bought business class for Bisola, he bought business class for Ruth Matthew. So he bankroll all of them. So Bisola believe, this big woman is helping. Bisola believe this woman is helping. Before Ruth, I know you are here. I'll bring you on. I'll bring you on. Just give me 1 second. It's okay now, Ruth. Everything is fine. The system is okay. I know you are here. I'll bring you on. I'll bring you on. Just give me few minutes. Just give me few minutes. I will bring you on, darling. You can stay there. You'll be listening. The next thing that will happen, Bisola got angry. She and Aduni Ade, they went on live discussing about me. I just go online, I saw them. And I called him, tried to explain to them. Aduni was doing like King Kong, and I tell him, why should I use your platform? I have my followers. Let me use my platform. And I came on and I call her off. She came into my inbox and I told her, you are alabosi. I don't like this type of thing. When you need help, you come to me. I help you. I don't know Moeri now. So why all this nonsense? So that was how I cut part with her. There's nothing she said at that time ran away because I hate like this, like this, like this. And that was how Bisola too, they thought I don't want them to grow. I don't want them to make money. But I just said I don't want to raise money on my platform anymore. That was, and I left them before Bisola and all of them, they sidelined me. What did I do? After I did interview with Ruth, live interview with Ruth when she was in Transcorp, I found out that there are a lot of lies. You all remember Ruth said, is she part of us? How many of you remember that interview where Ruth told me that, is she part of us? And Chioma told her, yes. Why is Aduni Bosi? Alabosi Laduni. Alabosi, I'm saying it now. At least the truth. What you read truth to see. Alabosi ni. I don't do abosi. Ruth said, is she one of us? Money, So I found out from Ruth interview that a lot of, because they don't know that I've done my interview, I found out that it's Cassie that sent this thing to Prof S. You will hear from Ruth tonight. From there, I said, and I told them, I said, but this Ruth Matthew, she has family now. If Ruth was detained in Benin City and this lady is from Edo State, why don't we contact her family? Why is it you, Professor, that is South Africa, fighting for a lady who is in Nigeria? That something is not right. Oh, Professor said, of what use is Ruth family? I said, we need to speak to the family. We need to speak to the husband. We need to speak with the adult that traveled to Mercyland with them. Before I know it, Ruth Matthew, Doris Ogala did all sort of thing. You all know the video they decided to post. Ruth Matthew 7 years, they cajole her. So when they said she's the one that said it, they use me too. For changing of story of Ruth Matthew, they use me to bring it out. So immediately I found out that so I begin investigation. Who is Doris Ogala? Who is Chioma Johnson? and I found out. I won't tell anybody how I found out she's she's not Chioma Johnson. That is part of the secret of how to work. So you all know, and when they say avoid use, me I want to be sure, is baby actually missing or not? That was why I interviewed Ruth Matthews' dad. For those of you listening, I posted it. I interviewed Ruth Matthews' senior brother. And there is one man, the pastor in Warri. And you all know that I got to tell you that Ruth Matthew happens to be a daughter of a pastor. That Ruth Matthew still work in Edo State health services. So those are the things, and Ruth Matthew was doing rice business at that time. Instead of, yes, Ruth Matthew started, they now instigate Ruth Matthew. That Ruth, you abuse me. Hey, Maureen, don't talk about me again. You are evil. You are this. Me, I no worry. I don't do my own. And I came out and I told you, I said, these people, Doris Ogala, Chioma Johnson, no be Chioma Johnson, no, na Doris Ogala, oh, na fake. Everybody was like, how? Even the Prof S got to know that night that Chioma Johnson in Yabasi is possible. That is Nigeria from you, for you. That was how the whole thing started. They label me, they call me name. Prof S go and raise, there's one guy, Chantel, all of them, and all of them, they were abusing me. Me, I know they answer all of them, including Prof S. It was Prophet that promised her marriage. She's not the one to see it. They used the Prophet scammed her too. People should get this thing right. It's from there I heard out that Rumati is in love with Prophet. I say, wahala ti dey o, in love, okay. So all of you should understand the Prophet manipulated her, tell her to play along because they are collecting money. Doris Ogala is making money out of it. She acted as a double agent. Chantel and all of them, they are using their platform to raise money, even Bisola and every one of them. So at the end of the day, she's a big victim. So those of you, and when I had listened to, it was later, Chioma Johnson, Doris Ogala came online. That was in 2023. He apologized that Professor, he want to expose Professor. There's so many things she gave me. Me, I know that she wants to use me because I know she's a manipulator. Me, I picked the one I needed there, and I didn't add further. And all my conversation, everything, I recorded everything. Because not knowing that while I was recording her, she was equally recording me. Not knowing that she's a double agent. I never knew. Initially, I thought she's a philanthropist that is trying to help. You all know how the whole story decided to come out. But there's one part that I want to clear. The voice note. And I challenge Dada Masses. Dada Masses, bring out the full recording. The full recording they played yesterday. And Nigerians, I want us to look at it very well. After they use this lady, the boy is still missing. No. Nigerians, this baby testimony is still missing. Doris Ogala's saga is there. Dada Masses, you tell us why, the full recording. I want to bring down the full recording of what happened. How you people said, I'll bring her in. Ruth Matthew, you can call me. Let me send a message to her. Ruth Matthew, if you are listening to me, please, you can call me now. You can call me now because I want, before I will go further, I want you to do something. Come. I want to ask some question. Nigerians, let us be careful. You see all these people, they are the one, they will be doing as if they are helping you. Àwọn ṣe mí, wọ́n gbà mí, àwọn lẹ rí yẹn o. Actually, This lady's baby was actually missing in that church, but they don't want her to come to talk about it. They twisted her story from me. And you know, when I don't blame her, they carry her, somebody who used to enter Abuja with bole kaja. They, you know what they sent to her? They gave her Nigerian. They gave her business. She flew business class to Abuja. They took her to five-star hotel, Transcorp. That was where Doris Matthew changed the whole of her story. That information she told you guys that she got it from her, and that was the information they used to win their case. For if Doris' brain is not working, all of us brain online is working. Oh, you said it and it's recorded. We have it. You said it. If you don't hear that one, if you don't hear that one, they change her story. That was the job. Forget all these lies she's lying yesterday, telling them are you normal, Doris? Does Doris think people are not thinking? Doris, you know what you told us the day Jeremiah said, I think you are dumb because you said something that is not about. But you remember you said in KA Truth Show, whereby you ask us, you said them that the confusion Jeremiah said he sent into their midst, that you are the confusion. That was when I sparked. You told the whole of Nigeria that you are the confusion. Jeremiah said he sent into their midst. So what is the meaning of what you said yesterday on that show, that it's not about baby testimony? 40 million has nothing to do. You are a joker. I put it to you, you are a joker. You are a big joker. You are a big joker. Nigerians, Doris Ogala is the masterminder of the whole thing. She took Bisola is still alive. Bisola even did a show. What is all this nonsense now? Why did they bring Ruth Matthew in and change her story? I have that video. Doris Ogala got to a stage, she made Ruth Matthew to do some unthinkable thing. Ruth Matthew was even abusing her family because she thought she has made it. So Doris Ogala, you are telling us that it's not about baby testimony. You know the craze. If you think you are crazy, people wey know how to do it better than you do, we dey. And I'm sure most of the Nigerians, they listen to that thing, they understand. And as well as those of you, at least lawyers, some of you, please, can you, if you listen, if you want to spark 20, if you want to ask Ruth Matthew some question, you will ask her. You will ask her. She will come live again. But one thing I want every one of us to understand is that, you see, that masses, you will tell her, you will tell the whole world, we want the full recording. Do you know what they did to her? But I want her to come and say it with her mouth. Some of you will be shocked how these people behave. You can imagine. For Doris Ogala to tell the whole world, Ruth, come on, come on board, please. Come on board. For Doris Ogala to tell us that the 45 million they paid her is not for baby testimony. So what did you do if it's not for baby testimony? Do you remember I was behind closed door? Do you remember we have conversation? Do you remember I know your activities? And do you remember you told the whole world that you acted as a double agent? Do you remember you told all of us that it was the information you gave them in court that made Jeremiah to win. And Nigerians, are you listening? Abi, am I the only one that listen to that part? And now they just of you on TikTok. Ẹ gbà mí, ẹ rà mí, ẹ sọ mí kalẹ̀. Now let me hear that one. She said it openly. Please, if you join this platform and you are Oluremi, please can you mute yourself? Mute yourself. Jimmy, thank you for the this rose plenty 178. Thank you. Sister Dokubo said I had it. It's not be only me now. So how come you have the audacity to come online and rub it on her face again and said it is not so? If you dey drink igbo or you dey smoke kind, all of us, our head correct oh. You said it with your mouth. Two consenting adults, they gbenshi, they do anything with themselves. You no concern me oh. Whatever you have with Chris Okafor is nothing. I'm less concerned. So that's why I know they talk about it. But that baby, because you know something about that baby, you must tell us where is that baby. You must tell us, because you came into the picture, because you bankroll everything. It was part of the money they gave you. Nigeria, it was part of the money they paid her. That was what she was using. It was part of the money they paid her. That was what she was using for the case. If you no understand, make una understand. No believes Doris Ogala. Doris Ogala, she did her profession is double agent. A spoiler. Go and check her history. Go and this Nollywood where she did. How many film where you don't see Doris Ogala inside? After collecting millions, because I was shocked. I said, wetin Prophet do for you? Prophet no use out. No, Prophet didn't use any of his own personal resources. He made so much money. All of them, they made money off her. And all the chantel and all of them. I hope people are listening. I hope we are learning. I hope all of us are learning something. Prof S did not use any of his own resources. Instead, he turned to millionaire overnight because of Ruth Matthew. All the money, even the people who are helping Ruth Matthew, they fought her.
Thank you so much for watching this video. For daily entertainment, news, and celebrity good and bad updates, and all you need to know that's happening in the country, don't forget to hit this red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell to always stay connected to us. One love and God bless you all. Don't forget to thumbs up to this video and comment down below what you think about this.